It looks like we're about to get right into it here.
So KeroKeroppi did go with the dark green Kirby.
Wow.
Kero, no surprise, started out Pika. Did not want to pick Falcon into KeroKeroppi's Kirby.
And I wonder if it was a blind pick situation.
I would expect that.
So KeroKeroppi strikes first a little bit with some percentage, but it looks like he's going to camp top plat a bit.
Yeah, and this is a good idea at the start, even if this isn't your game plan, just to kind of feel out the other player, float around, see how they react to it.
Yeah, you don't want to take damage right away. And
because Kirby can do some damage on the ground, but it can be still difficult to challenge Pika.
Yeah,
and
it
he's
can
be pretty content, float around, trying to see maybe if Kero is a little bit of an impatient player. He'll go after him, and you see Kero going up to the top plat, and KeroKeroppi gets a downer on him and knocks him off stage.
Yeah, and a nice tech chase to follow up with that back air.
And Kero just missed the ledge cancel there. KeroKeroppi caught his shield, but nothing out of it.
Yeah, good reaction with that up air as he's pushed off. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very favorable position to be in with most characters, is shielding on the edge of the platform. You get pushed off and you can immediately react with an aerial.
Yeah.
Especially something like Pika's up air, no hurt box, you know, pretty safe move to throw out. But KeroKeroppi gets him a rapid jab. Nothing out of it. Kero at 101% now. A throw in the middle of the stage will take it for KeroKeroppi.
Yeah, I guess on the top plat, right?
Yep, 99. And now the side plat will do it.
Oh, and he's great read with that back air.
KeroKeroppi strikes first, taking the first stock from Kero. Kero sitting in the spawn platform, taking a sec.
Oh, and KeroKeroppi knows exactly how far he's got to be to stay out of range during that invincibility.
It's always so frustrating. These Kirby players, they know that spacing so well, how they can stay just far enough away from Pika that they can't reach, uses up Pika's invincibility.
Yeah, and it's all over. It's so frustrating as a little rat.
Kero with the bad roll. He wanted to plat drop.
Oh, and a great turnaround grab. He sees that that roll onto stage.
See if he can edge guard. Now, KeroKeroppi is back on stage. Pika has a pretty easy time edge guarding Kirby, but man, Kirby's so frustrating. So many jumps, and that back air hitbox is massive. So it's easy for Kirby to get back against a lot of characters. And
KeroKeroppi, you can see he's just very willing to take back that space. So if he's, and that back air will put him in a pretty good position to get an edge guard here. Yeah, all he's got to do is edge hog and just make sure KeroKeroppi's not going to land on stage. Yeah,
Kirby's up B does him really no favors trying to recover against Pika.
No, yeah, as a Pikachu player, if you can force Kirby to up B, you should have him at that point. If you don't, then it's generally you kind of flubbed it.
So I'm trying to decide if this dark green Kirby is easier to see on Dreamland.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet.
And a tricky recovery try, but KeroKeroppi's there. And we see KeroKeroppi actually ended up taking advantage of Kero when Kero pushed him off the platform, like you were saying again. So he was shielding on the edge of the platform. And that's actually it. That technique is, going back to these players' skill level, that's something that, wasn't incorporated into most players' games until very recently.
Yeah, and one thing Kero is very good at, a lot of times he recognizes that they're about to shield on the edge of the platform, and he'll delay his aerial long enough so that he can hit the shield, land, and get a grab.
Yeah, and hit the shield in the direction to push the player toward the center of the platform instead of off the platform. Or
even it can be a good fake out to just jump towards them like you're going to aerial and then just land and grab. They're just holding shield. It would take extremely quick reaction time on the shielding player to avoid that. But KeroKeroppi got Kero off stage once again. Kero gets zips back on.
Yeah, Kero tried to do that turnaround up tilt at the edge, and KeroKeroppi was there. And that's big for Kero because he had a moment where he pushed KeroKeroppi off the platform again.
And when Kero jumps out to edge guard like that, he doesn't think he's actually going to hit him. He's just pushing him back a little bit, so it's harder for him to recover. He doesn't have as much space. But KeroKeroppi still manages to get back. This back throw, Kero ties it up. It's 81%, which is pretty high.
And Pika does have some big combos on Kirby, especially at low percentage if he can land an up smash. So it wouldn't be that hard for Kero if he's able to hit. And there we go. We see an edge guard opportunity here.
Kirby can be so frustrating in edge guard.
Yeah, and I think there's a point where Kero is still trying to edge guard there. We sort of got to give up the edge guard and stop pressing as hard as he is. Once, you know, kyoshi's back, he's back. And there's that kind of that situation again, I think.
So now a grab will take it anywhere on the stage for Kyoshi.
So even bottom plat.
In the bottom, it's 99, 99, 108, 119.
Nice. All right, there you go. Take a look at Kyoshi real quick.
Oh, I thought we were going to see an up tilt from Kero as an edge guard. Something we haven't really seen him use yet to edge guard. Extremely effective against Kirby.
Yeah, but I do think that he was sort of thinking about it, and I think Kyoshi seemed like he was waiting for it, right? Because you can time that out. If you wait for that up tilt and then you fast fall as Kirby,
for sure.
You do a lot of damage. Start a down air into up tilt combo. Could be a stock. Good spacing from
Other
Kero.
side of the stage. Still does it.
Kirby's love to ledge drop and then turn around because that back air is so much, you know, it's such a strong aerial and it protects Kirby's hurt boxes so well. But Kero read it, backs away, and then moves in and gets a grab to tie it up here.
Yeah, Kirby's back air is one of the more underrated moves in this game. It's extremely strong, and people forget about it sometimes. Kyoshi doesn't have very many jumps. Kero can just jab the ledge.
Oh, and Kero's going to take game one here. Wow.
Kero steals one.
Yeah, he really did. That was a big combo there at the end. And, you know, he knew he didn't have that last back air to finish that combo off. So he pulls back in with an up B, which is really nice.
It looks like Kero might be having
some kind of technical difficulty. I think maybe it might be something with his audio.
Yeah, but here he is talking to Isaiah. So Isaiah made it. Isaiah is on the stage for top 6.
Yeah.
But it's at a coach, and I think he's really enjoyed coaching at this tournament. He coached a few players, but Kero threw out like top 16.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's taking a sort of a backseat role. But that's got to be great. He's got such a you know, wealth of knowledge to share with people. So it's really nice to see him participating and just being a part of the community.
And what better player to get Kirby advice from than Fukuro? He's over there talking to Kyoshi.
Yeah, which is nice to see that Kyoshi has some coaching of his own. And Kapos comes over to grab Fukuro and say, "Time's up, buddy."
The Taskmaster.
Kapos, shout-outs to him. The heart and soul of the 64 community, some would say.
I mean, I was saying like a year and a half ago, Capo is one of the most underrated people in this community. I mean, he's been such a huge help at every event he's gone to, and it's always been as a volunteer. This is the first time that he was, you know, a TO and
official staff
running the tournament.
That's great.
And now he's great. Definitely top tier human being.
Oh yeah, he never misses a stream, man. If I've got one viewer, it's Kapos, and I'm always like, great. And he's asking me to play Ness, and I'm like, what?
Jimmy Joe streaming at 3 in the morning. Kapos throwing in requests.
All right, so we're fixing the TV real quick, but the next game here, do you think we're going to see any counter picking, or?
You know, I don't think so. I mean, Kyoshi, he was playing really well up until Kero got that last little bit at the end that let him kind of sneak that win in. So I don't know if we'll see Kyoshi change characters.
I'm surprised, though. I felt like maybe we'd see his Pikachu. It seems like that's been his sort of new main these days. And
yeah, I mean, if he switches to anything, it's definitely going to be that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he went Falcon like one game last year at Genesis. But
is there any reason not to go, you know, Pikachu? Do you think that he has any sort of feeling about that Pikaditto? That maybe he feels more confident as Kirby?
It's possible that just from watching Kero and knowing his own strengths that he doesn't feel as comfortable in the Pikaditto, and he feels like maybe Kirby is his best chance.
Yeah.
Especially with how close that game just was.
Yeah, he had the lead for the majority of the game. But I wonder if he chose Kirby initially as like a blind pick, thinking maybe Kiro's going to go Falcon, and I don't like Pika Falcon.
Yeah,
you know, he may like the matchup, but maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's not like we get a lot of chances to communicate with him.
No, and that's true. And so we won't even realistically we'll barely be able to find out. But
yeah, that Google Translate Japanese to English is not as reliable as I would like.
No, much better than Bing, but as we found out. So I'm guessing Kiro's going to stay Pika. He looks at me and confirms. But he looked crispy there with a huge combo at the end.
Yeah, and that's a very strong part of Kiro's game with Pika is his combo game.
Yeah, his punish is insane.
I mean, he'll take you from one side of the stage to the other, incorporating like a pivot up tilt or something to just continue the combo all the way off stage. Very solid.
Yeah, that's one of his MOs too that we've mentioned previously about Kiro's, that pivot up tilt. You know, his technical ability, and that's something that's pretty hard to do. And he does it just so consistently and with ease. It's not like something that you ever really see him mess up. So even in neutral, he'll use it kind of nicely. You know, when a player's doing an aerial, he pivots in. Yeah, and his Pikachu as well. Most Pikachu players don't think of pivot up tilt as something they really need to incorporate into their game, especially in neutral. But I've seen him use it pretty effectively, and it sets up a lot of things.
It's kind of it's not the fastest move ever. So using it in neutral, you don't see it, not nearly as much as Kirby, because again the move's a little slower. But he uses it just expertly to continue combos.
Yeah, which is the primary use, of course. But
yeah, and you say pivot up tilt's difficult. I mean, geez, some of those videos we were watching last night. I mean, that was like the tech. That
from
was
2014.
hard.
I mean, if you could do a pivot up tilt, you were, killer. You were gonna make top 6 in a tournament.
Right, and it used to be so difficult because it was like almost only keyboard players could do it.
Yeah. I mean, I remember players even like talking to Jaime in 2012. He was formulating his strategy versus Kirby. He's like, how is he going to deal with a Kirby who could pivot up tilt?
Right, and so we keep saying that it's difficult, and the reason is we can't turn off tap jump.
Yeah, if you're unfamiliar, if you play Melee or any of the other games, yeah, we can't turn off tap jump. So a lot of players, after you do a pivot, if you try to up tilt, you're either going to up smash or you're going to jump and do it.
Right, you just have to barely tilt the stick up after that big pivot motion. So it can be difficult. Like anything, if you practice it enough, you'll get it.
Right,
but if you ever see one of these players like pivot up smash, it's because they missed the up tilt.
Yeah, and if you see a pivot up tilt and you hear us pop off, it's because it was in an impressive situation.
Yeah, that is probably like your second most famous call.
Yeah.
The pivot up tilt. I mean, nothing will beat the triple.
The triple, yeah. But we'll see Fukuro, I think, do a lot of those pivot up tilts, and he'll follow up, tech chase with it.
Oh, especially if he ends up playing against the Falcon.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Could be rough.
I mean, some of his tech, on platforms is just so, his play on platforms is unbelievable. From his shielding, baiting them to hit him and shield and using his moves after being pushed off, and then tech chases on platforms, like centering himself as Kirby and then down smashing to cover multiple options. I mean, he's just such a master at platform play. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Fukuro has been kind of like the embodiment of that like perfect robotic Kirby.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, a lot of people, if you followed any Japanese tournaments, you had seen him play a bunch already. I mean, for years. But the first time he came over here to the States, we were in SoCal, Snosa.
Okay.
And man, he just ran through everybody. But a lot of people forget he dropped a set to Mariguas.
I mean, a really good player though.
Granted, it's a lot of people don't look at a Grand Finals reset as significant of a win.
Right, but it is. It's a set.
Yeah, I mean that's a set.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he has lost a set on North American soil. He lost that set to Mariguas, and then when he went down to South America,
to Brazil,
he lost 2 sets to
the Peruvian
Jerem, formerly known as
Gerson.
Yeah, I mean we're just never gonna pronounce the name right.
So it's okay. But if he's, we have Alvin here, we have Boom here, so we have some other players who could potentially hit that Gerson level and take Fukuro out. But so here we go, back into it, and it looks like they're staying with their characters. We're seeing Kirby still and Pikachu.
Yeah, the only switch we see is color from kysk.
Now he's looking for blood with that red Kirby. Whew. And he strikes first and hard, not even taking damage.
That tech in close by Kero led to the easy forward smash. I don't know if the forward smash would have reached if he had tech to the left. I think it still might have.
Was he trying to potentially DI that off of the platform?
There's also, as Pika tech in place, you have an easier time escaping with up B.
Right.
And right now, Kero, he's just trying to DI off the platform.
Yeah, and a lot of the time players will end up teching in the same direction they're trying to DI.
Exactly.
It's a natural sort of thing, and it takes some discipline to DI one way, and then when you land, tech the other.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, that's a great recovery, but I guess he ledge hopped and.
Yeah, it's I think a bad habit that a lot of Pika players pick up is immediately ledge hopping after they snap to the ledge.
Right.
Just getting that quick up air out with Pika, it's such a powerful move. But if you're ready for it, you can just throw out an attack and they jump right into it.
Yeah, I think tech skill monsters in the U.S. or North American players in general, they fall victim to their own speed a lot of the time because they keep that fast pace the whole time. Snap to the ledge, hop off. And good players recognize that, you know, they go one speed and they catch them doing things like that. Oh, that's a great
Kyoshi
follow.
misses a Z cancel. That could have been potentially another stock for him.
Yeah,
He's come out to a pretty strong lead against Kero.
He jabbed and did a quick running plat drop down air, but that, ooh, nice down tilt there.
There you go. I mean, Kyoshi, he could only get back to the ledge on his last jump so many times against Kero.
Yeah.
It was happening a little too often.
So he's going to stay top plat here.
I mean, he has a good lead. He just needs to hold on to it. No sense in running in and making a mistake. Make Kero come to him.
Oh, what a great pivot, F smash.
He pivots away. Kero grabs, misses the grab, and yeah, takes that F smash. I don't know if he meant for that grab. Second place grab can work, but that was rough.
Oh, nice. There's that
Reverse
pivot up.
back air. Fantastic DI from Kero to get out of that. That would have led to a nair off stage or a down air.
Yeah, like Kirby's love that reverse bear into nair or down air, and Kero DI'd away really hard. He knew that was exactly the combo that Kyoshi was looking for. But just like in Game 1, Kyoshi's really looking strong right now and has a huge advantage, probably larger than in Game 1. So I know he really wants to hold off and take this stock and make it one game apiece.
Yeah, I mean, 3-1 is a tough comeback, but especially when you're over 90%.
Yeah.
I mean, one more hit from Kyoshi, and then a grab in the center will take it.
Oh. And it's not a bad idea to try those F smashes once in a while against a Kirby who's recovering that close to the platform.
And that low.
Yeah, especially when they're not towards the very end of their jumps, because some of those jump heights are different, right? So they might accidentally
The back air
overshoot
takes it, though. That back air just strong enough. And Kyoshi now evening things up. Really strong Game 2 from him.
Yeah, Game 1 was close and Kero escaped with it, but Game 2 was all Kyoshi.
Yeah, just right from the beginning.
So he's going to get some advice here from Isaiah. He's got to make some kind of change. I think just want to slow that match down. It was a quick match.
It was.
Very quick.
It felt a lot faster than the first one. Did not catch the timer at the end, but yeah, definitely needs to make some adjustments. He was getting caught by down airs.
Yeah, I was going to say he was getting caught by a lot of down airs and just found himself in situations where he's forced to have to DI or try to escape with a tech. And then he was caught on tech with a lot of F smashes as well. We saw that first one on the top platform, and we saw the one where he teched in place on the right side and tried to grab. So.
And for the most part, Pikachus they get caught by Kirby down airs when they're over pursuing.
Right. Yeah, and we didn't see him, with too many up B escapes in those situations where sometimes you may see Pika tech in place and up B escape instead of getting hit with that forward smash.
I see headlamps under the table again.
So yeah, I think there may be some kind of issue with the
Kero must be kicking the cables under there or something. We're getting a full TV swap. Get the picture flickering. Can't play with that, so
no, of course
get that thing out of there.
So we get Kyoshi waves to the camera. Hi, Kyoshi.
Quick, someone run to the hotel room. Grab a CRT.
So Kyoshi's looking calm. He's collecting himself here a bit. He must feel pretty decent now going into Game 3. Game 1 was within his grasp, and it can be frustrating to lose a game, right, where you feel in control. But Game 2, it was all Kyoshi, and right now I think He's just got to keep playing the same
I
way.
mean, maybe the long break between games helped him last time.
Yeah.
So it's, he's just getting another one.
Icing the kicker here.
Yeah, Kero, go run some laps around the theater, stay warm.
Yeah, Kira's sitting at the edge of the stage, collecting his thoughts a bit. He's got his headphones in.
Wonder what he's listening to.
Some would say Miley Cyrus.
That wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Nope.
Maybe some Avril Lavigne. I think someone said yesterday.
Something brooding.
That'd be kind of funny for players to release like their playlist. You know,
Yeah, right.
What do you listen to for a tournament?
You want to listen to those top player playlists, that TPP.
You know what? You know what I bet Kero listens to? Just a recording of himself pumping himself up.
Yo!
I'm the best in the world. My Falcon's so good.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
It would be amazing and not the least bit surprising.
It looks like Romel's good to go here. And I wonder if we'd see we definitely won't see a character change because Kero is going to have to stay Pika. That's his best shot against Kirby. And for kysk, if he feels, he obviously played very strongly, so there's no need for him to change. But let's take a look at some of these other matches now that we pull up the bracket for you so you can know what to expect a bit.
I mean, our next match is going to be Alvin Wizrobe, which is, wow, that's a big one.
Yeah, and we didn't get to talk too much about it, but Alvin historically, if there's one character that he's weak against, it's Yoshi. And his first experience in the U.S., right? SmashCon, what was it?
2016.
2016. He
out at 13.
Yeah, when he was expected to potentially be a grand finalist, lost to 2 Yoshis, was it?
2 Yoshis. One of them was Karaba, and I honestly don't remember who I think it was one of the other Japanese players, Bono maybe.
Okay.
I think it was Bono.
And they don't really have, so in Peru, there's no high-level Yoshi players, or there weren't at the time, so he really didn't know the matchup. He didn't really understand the super armor. And as talented as he is at this game, there's a lot of little nuances that he'll tell you he didn't even really know.
Yeah, Peru was a lot of Pika, Falcon, and Fox. They played on Hyrule for a really long time, as did most of the community.
Yeah, and Kirby's probably too.
Yeah, okay, I'm sure a few Kirbys. But yeah, the Yoshis have been a tough one. Yeah,
and like anybody, he played with instinct and feel more than just kind of like frame knowledge or real deep game knowledge. And not having any Yoshis in their region, making the switch from Hyrule exclusively to Dreamland, there was a lot of differences for him, and he may have underperformed in some people's eyes. So he really came out after that looking to prove himself. And starting with Super Boomed, the tournament named after Super Boom fan, Alvin actually took it over Super Boom.
Yeah, I think Alvin dropped a set to Mariguas, though.
He did drop a set, yeah.
But
it was Mariguas Alvin, I believe, was it in Grand Finals, or was it?
Yeah. And it was like Game 5, and then Alvin reset it, and then Alvin just blew Mariguas away in the reset.
Yeah.
It was brutal. But the one thing I wanted to talk about we started talking about Shine with Alvin and Wizrobe. Alvin was down 2-0, and then switched to Mario and reverse 3-0'd Wizzy.
That's incredible.
In winners. It was crazy. I mean, no one expected that switch and it to be that successful. But then Wizzy came back in Grand Finals, quick reset, and then I think Alvin took a game.
Wow.
Switching between Mario, Falcon, and Pika.
Wizrobe is so adaptive. He's so good at that. I mean, even like...
I think Wizzy went backstage after that loss and just drilled Mario with like Stranded or someone.
Wow.
But man, did he come back with that one. It was huge.
Remember Wizrobe Isaiah, getting destroyed by Isaiah's Luigi and then coming back and winning the set.
Yeah, I mean, he got 4-stocked that first game, and then the last one he figured Luigi out and was like, oh yeah, I'm playing Luigi.
Yeah.
Much more convincing.
Yeah, I think Jaime might have, he wasn't able to take that set off Wizrobe, but just playing so many different characters, I think, helps, in a set against Wizrobe.
Jaime had some great moments in that set where it
really
looked like he could take it.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're right back into it. All right. Oh, and we see the league rankings up there as well. So it's 1-1.
Yeah, both of these players cracking the top 15. Kero at number 15. So some good players here.
Unbelievable players.
Now Kero taking the top plat.
Yeah, and probably a smart move. Maybe that's something that he talked about with Isaiah, but just him being there denies kysk that platform, which he seems so comfortable, as most Kirbys are.
Yeah, I mean, Kirby only has one move, really, that reaches above him, and it's not the one you would expect. It's back air.
Yeah, in the air.
It can be hard to approach. Yeah, of course, in the air. It can be hard to approach anyone from beneath them as Kirby.
Oh, he's so fast to
by the
follow
ledge. And Kero, kind of underrated DI. He's very good DI.
Yeah. Smart DI, too.
And that short hop down air for the tech chase did it a little bit too early, so Kero was able to tech and get that grab. Like he tried earlier. He tried teching and grabbing, and that was when kysk pivoted away. But the down smash on the platform.
F-air to down smash. That was so nice.
I wonder if that was supposed to be a plat drop down air. That's just not something you see very often, the down smash.
No, and kysk was shielding that that F-air, so
he must have tried a plat drop in there.
Yeah, or shield jumping.
Yeah, it's possible. Plat drop in there is a tool we'll see used by Fukuro a lot. His are so quick.
Ooh, and he missed his Z-cancel, so Kero is able to get that up tilt. Leads to a couple up airs, but he's going to have to...
He had another jump. If you're going to go for an F smash at the ledge like that, you better be sure that Kirby doesn't have any more jumps.
Yeah, or they have to be coming straight from below, so...
Yeah. Yeah, with Kirby above Kero, I mean, that F smash was reminiscent of Dexter and Mongera last Smash Con.
The ending lag on that F smash is very punishable, so Kero shook his head. He knew he made a mistake. I doubt we'll see it again.
I love when Kirby's use back throw because it just shows you that they know that it tacks on more %. So there's no reason for Kirby to F throw if it's not going to take the stock. Yeah.
Right.
Now against another character like a Falcon or a Fox, they'll back throw because it turns the player around.
Yeah, and if they're heavy, of course, it leads to a potential edge guard.
So Kero, plat drop back air, finally gets a solid edge guard on kysk and takes a lead.
Oh, and he's not able to escape invincibility. Good up B escape there, though.
Jab grab? No, another plat drop down air.
Yeah, that was the one he wanted, I guess, when he did the down smash.
Yeah, he'll take that down smash, though.
Yeah,
it definitely worked.
That was pretty.
You gotta love when doing something by accident ends up working in your favor.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's because it was the least expected option. A little bit slow on the plat drop back air from kysk. Kero able to get a shield out.
Yeah, it was a great zip back and a nice roll to get out of there. Wow, such a quick shield jump nair.
Unfortunately for Kero, he's able to get a reverse hit on that back air and end up back on stage. Pushes him off top plat. Kero with the back air. kysk trying to cover. Kero just jumps out this time. kysk only has his up B remaining.
Yeah,
just hog ledge.
Yeah, very wise edge hog there.
And now Kero up 3-1. This is the same lead that kysk had in game 2.
Yeah, so Kero really in control here. Oh, look at all that DI. He makes it all the way to the platform from the ground.
And he knew that % would be enough. And a big difference, kysk's not used to playing on the this version of the game. I mean, the Japanese version has definitely has some differences, and one of them being Kirby's forward throw.
Yeah, his forward throw has much more horizontal knockback in the Japanese version. It's like, it's way better.
So you gotta wonder if he knows the percents in this version.
And you see Kero being so careful there not to push kysk off the platform while he's in shield. kysk was angling his shield, and Kero was sort of feeling out. Oh, and what a jab. Oh, but a great up B recovery. He was in a bad position after getting caught by that jab.
And you see him again angling the shield down and jumping away from the pressure.
Kero looking to move in. Try to finish off this game with a lead, but a back air, a great read from kysk, makes it stock even.
2 stocks by kysk brings it to even. Kero was up 3-1 in the downer from kysk.
That's dangerous. He's in a very dangerous place, but this.
kysk misses the flat drop down air, gets a down tilt. Kero capitalizes with an up air chain off stage.
Oh,
Kero DI's off stage. The down air.
Oh, Kero gets out of it, but is he gonna? Oh, he gets back throw! Whoa!
That second place grab, he gets it this time. kysk was hoping he could get another pivot away F smash, but Kero gets the grab before it comes out.
And I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Kero had blown that set because when he did that combination, that up air chain, he needed a second up air to the back air, I thought, and he did 1 up air and a back air to be safe, and then didn't have the edge guard. When he was below stage, I thought that was it. But
when he DI'd the down air off stage by accident, I thought that was it. And
yeah,
kysk was not able to capitalize.
For the most part, you really never want to DI a Kirby, down air at the edge of the stage off of Dreamland.
No,
you're not going to be in a good position.
Even if you have Pikachu's recovery, you don't want that.
Yeah.
You want to be on the stage.
Yeah. Oh, man. And kysk with some opportunities there, landing some forward airs and down airs, but Kero, the very timely grab. He's got really good reaction time in that micro spacing. And
yeah, I mean that's when a Kirby down airs him and he can get that tech in place, he wants the grab. Like that's what he's gonna go for. And the only time he missed it was when kysk pivoted away out of range. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that time he was too close, tried F smashing too close, so Kero was actually able to get the grab.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, Kero was 15 and kysk was number 7 in our 64 league rankings this past year. Now these rankings, don't think of them as world rankings. They're rankings of people that competed in North American tournaments.
Right.
So there are plenty of people around the world that belong on these rankings, but they didn't come over here.
So Kero now up a game here, and after looking, not very strong in game 2.
kysk try and wait out the quick attack there. Was able to get it down air some more percent. But Kero, a double up smash, up air. We'll see what he can get. Pivots, but he wanted to dash.
He wanted to turn around and try to continue that a bit. See a weak nair. Not
quite enough, but still puts him in a good position to edge guard. Up air came out too late.
And that's a Kero that we're used to seeing, like trying to capitalize with every hit and make the most of every combo. Whereas at the end of that last game, even though he won, there was a moment there where I think he took the safe route and just did a single up air to back air instead of 2 up airs. But of course he knows very well that kysk has some crazy DI. And in the Japanese version, they don't get as much DI, so it ends up
reduced by, I want to say 50%.
Yeah, so it ends up basically making them have this like super DI, almost like training in heavy gravity.
Yeah,
when they play here.
Weighted training clothes.
Yeah.
But Kero again going out to a lead.
And we saw kysk be able to DI all the way to this platform. Wow, great up B.
One big difference between kysk's Kirby and Fukuro is Fukuro he'll go for the fastball down air as an edge guard a lot. And kysk has gone for fastball back air, fastball nair, but not the down air.
Ooh. And do you think he manipulated his hurt boxes a little with that back air to get out of it? Or
I don't know if it works like that for Kirby. I know, like Pup, it's pretty significant.
Ooh, nice combination from Kero. He'll have a chance to edge guard here.
Yeah, and he goes out there to push kysk back, but still gave him the ledge.
Yeah, and a lot of players will say that's the way to edge guard Kirby, is to face him with Pikachu and try to space him out with that up air. Oh.
Kero dipping below and just sneaking in past that down tilt.
Yeah,
but that percent, down tilt's a brutal move.
Yeah.
I mean, not only does it send you far away, but it sends you at a downward angle. And yeah, Pikachu has a great recovery, so it's not as horrible for him. But some characters, you're just hopeless.
kysk with such great awareness, knowing exactly what he needs to get right back to the ledge.
And Kero gets it straight up air to back air. But he just misses the up air. Shouldn't matter that it gets the forward throw.
It's going to be enough.
Kero holding on to his one stock lead. And again, you see that back air reaching above Kirby. Great for poking above the platform, and there's the fastball down air.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're talking about there.
Maybe he heard me. Maybe he does understand me. After all this time, he's been lying to me.
It's his advantage.
I just act like you don't understand. Both of them whiffing 2 grabs.
You know, when Kero came out, after his first victory, he didn't come out so strong in the next game, and he's come out pretty strong in this game after last one.
Yeah, he went out to a lead, kept that lead after a couple stocks, but now almost dead even. Kysk looking to make this comeback. Gets a reverse back air.
And he used that pivot up tilt to get in there as well.
And if Kero had DI'd away instead of in, I bet we would have seen that followed up with a forward smash. But Kysk didn't have that many options.
A dash attack on the platform.
Yeah, that's an accident.
Kero's something that he's seemed to kind of be aware of, and is doing a much better job of not pushing off Kysk and falling victim to, that shield push off and getting hit with an aerial. He's been really poking at Kyoski's shield. See, he'll kind of float near the platform, try to poke at it and stay away until he can land a hit. Oh!
That is something we see from both of these Japanese Kirbys, the extremely quick platform movement into fastball down air right at the edge. And if you just, as soon as you let go of that ledge, it gets you. Such quick movement from Kysk, and I don't think Kero will make that same mistake again.
Yeah, and Kero now down a stock. Kysk with, and he zips away. He thinks he's in a bad position, so he zipped away. Oh, probably an unnecessary roll. Good spacing to get around that up tilt. It's very hard for Pikachu to get in with a back air on Kirby's up tilt, but it's doable, and Kero does it there. Nice back throw here.
See if Kero can get this edge guard.
So close, but Kysk.
And Kero thought he could go in the grab, but another bad roll from Kysk, and Kero was able to nair him off stage. And the big back air.
Yeah, right into it.
Ties it up. Kero at 42%, so, it's not the biggest lead ever.
Yeah, but if Kero can do this here, he can close out this set. Here we go.
Anytime Kirby's off stage against Pika, that could be the end of the stock, but Kysk managing to get back. Throws it a down air, but misses.
Kero's one stock away from ending that 5th place. I don't know if it's a curse, if you will, but
yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, and potentially upsetting a player that many thought was a better player here, the higher ranked player.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would have put Kysk above Kero easily, just based on his performance last year. But we've seen Kysk go a lot of Pika in Japan. Mixed results, but this
here it is
combo from Kero, and he takes it.
Oh man!
No DI away from Kysk. He just stays right in Pikachu's wheelhouse there, and because you can get out of that combo.
You can, but it's not as easy. It's not super easy.
No,
but
it's not like it's guaranteed or anything. But you can get out of that.
They say up and away DI, but yeah, Kero was just all over him there. And once we saw that, we saw the DI wasn't taking him far enough. You see that first up air, and you know that it's coming. Those 2 up airs in the back air, that close to the blast zone, forget it. Kero above a 5th place finish now.
Yep, no more 5th place for Kero.
He broke the curse.
The curse.